Yo, what's up guys? It's Ethan coming at you with another video today. Now I noticed the likes have been going down in my previous videos, so I'm going to be talking about a video today that was highly requested in the comments. We'll be talking about the phylogenetics of a Bryozoa. I'm here with world-renowned scientist Dominic and his assistants Eden and Kaylin from Biology 111 at LMU.
Thank you, Ethan. Yes, you might think that Bryozoa are just globs of weird goo, but Bryozoa are much more interesting than you might think. Bryozoa are aquatic invertebrates that are moss animals. This vast phylum of bryozoans consists of over 4,000 living species present in the world today, and over 15,000 species of Bryozoa have been discovered by their fossils. Bryozoa have been separated into 3 distinct groups depending on the environment that they live in, with some Bryozoa being more successful than others.
Yes, Bryozoa are categorized into the groups Phylogenic, which live in a freshwater environment, Stenlotomata, which live in a saltwater environment, and Geolotomata, which are the most successful living Bryozoa because of their protective calcified exterior, which live primarily in saltwater environments, but some live in freshwater environments.
Alright, let's talk characteristics. Now yes, I know these little fellas aren't the most attractive animals out there, but take a look at their personalities. Bryozoa are hermaphrodites, meaning they are asexual animals that create identical animals called zooids, which make up colonies of Bryozoa. These little guys feed on plankton and bacteria floating in water, and some use lophophores, which is an organ around their mouth that has small tentacles that generate small water currents that move their food into their mouth. Zooids can also transport nutrients among each other through microscopic tubes that connect them to each other through their pores.
Like my mom always says, Bryozoa are exoskeletal moss animals that are immobile, rarely grow past a millimeter in length, and attach themselves to structures such as rocks, seaweed, and shells. There are a variety of different physical characteristics among the taxa. The freshwater Bryozoa are slimy and goop-like, shaped like a football. Some have a flat body, and some have hard exoskeletons that are made out of calcium.
Thanks, Ethan's mom. That's very knowledgeable. After first being regarded as deuterosomes, the discovery found by Passemark and Halenik at the National Science Foundation found that Bryozoa are lophotrochozoans, which is a subclass of protozoans. Bryozoa have been found to have anti-tumor properties from their bryostatins, which are bacteria that live off the Bryozoa. Bryozoa provide a home for fish to reproduce, allowing for seafood to increase, but they can also host parasites, which can affect fish and cause them to die. Bryozoa are also fowlers, unfortunately, which can cause the bottom of ships and pipes in the water to deteriorate or get clogged from their presence.
To explore the evolutionary history of Bryozoa, I compiled taxa and dissected a species of each. I asked the comment section for characteristics of each species, which I used to make a matrix. This was used for the phylogenetic tree I have right here. The Porifera was the outgroup because it was the least complex organism, originating first. As you can see, based solely on the 15 characteristics we looked at, the Bryozoa was most closely related to the Porifera, with Cnidaria the closest out of the other taxa. That was too much brain power for today. I think I need a nap. Hit that like button. How accurate was my tree, Dom?
We used rRNA sequence differences to place the taxa on a tree. In this tree, the Cnidaria is more closely related to Porifera than Bryozoa is, and the other taxa come off of another branch.
Wait, so why are these two trees so different?
Characteristics that are seen are not always what determines relationships. Certain characteristics can emerge separately and appear in the present at the same time. You also did not include every possible characteristic that could be looked at. 15 characteristics are just a small part of each taxa.
Now let's talk about Bryozoa's evolution through history. Bryozoas are colonies of modular units that are called zooids. The shape and the way they function is due to how they are constructed. This growth allows them to form in countless variations.
Bryozoa have been around for 485 million years. Now that's a long time.
According to my data matrix, Porifera and Bryozoa share 8 of the 15 characteristics I had listed. So I hypothesized that Bryozoa is most closely related to Porifera.
Nice hypothesis. They both don't have cephalization. They are both acoelomates, meaning that they don't have a body cavity. They only have one digestion opening, and they do not have a circulatory system. They're also immobile and they are not segmented.
In the tree made from our observations, the Bryozoa and the Porifera are more close in relation, but if you take a look at this phylogenetic tree we found from the Digital Atlas of Ancient Life, the Porifera seems to be further up from the Bryozoa than before. In the tree that we found, Bryozoa is in the same clade as annelids and mollusca. This is because they compare different characteristics. Most importantly is protostome development with spiral cleavage, which is the defining feature that creates the clade Bryozoa are presented in.
Thank you so much for explaining phylogenetics of Bryozoa and making it clear for me to understand. And thank you, Dr. Biddick, Berlin, and the LMU Biology Department for giving me the opportunity to learn. I love science. All right, y'all. Please like the video and subscribe for more content and watch my live streams on Twitch.